Well, it has been a hot second since streaming Super Bomberman R2 here. I've fallen a little bit behind because, one, I've been busy with other things, and two, I knew that this is the game that I needed to have a lot of energy to hop back into. It couldn't be like in the middle of the week when I'm going to be like, half tired from university. May as well wait until the weekend here. And, hop in with a whole bunch of excitement and enthusiasm for this very, very odd campaign that if I wasn't a content creator, I don't think I'd beat. But, since we try to finish everything we start around here, we're gonna get through it. And, oh, it wasn't an immediate cutscene, but now it will be. I think I understand the gameplay loop of this now.
Aquastar,
I think I can
zoom
on through, probably.
Underwater planet with bright coral reefs and cobalt blue oceans.
Whoa.
The sea. What a beautiful place. It's like a fairy tale. Hey, Aqua, let's take some photos. You too, Squishy. It's the same pose as last time. Raise this hand.
There's a strong energy signal coming from around here. Look closely. This whole area has been destroyed.
It's gotta be them
Oh,
again.
no.
Now they'll have to deal with me. I'm ready for it. Huh? That thing glowing over there. Isn't that the gem from planet Volvita?
Are you all
Must well be.
I'm pink.
Wait, did those black things attack you?
What?
How dare they pick
Oh, like our enemies? I was like, what is he talking about?
Isn't it obvious? They're planet-destroying baddies, and our little friends are the good guys. Good will always triumph in the end. Come on, let's go, let's go!
What's the matter?
They're not just destroying anything and everything. They're after this gem. That's
I mean, it
what's
seems like
bothering
there's a lot of other unrelated
The
stuff
enemy
that's
might
destroyed.
attack again, like they did on planet Volvita. We should keep our guard up while we investigate.
What? What? Well, hopefully some days there. What? But yeah, I'm gonna use my days that I have here to get through some Barman stuff. This is what I'm gonna do. What? The stream schedule is actually in a pretty good position right now, all things considered. Like, also I started getting warm, so I started to take stuff off there. During that cutscene because I'm immediately overheating. But if I turn on display capture 2 for a hot second, the way that things are actually looking here is we beat this last night, that DLC. I mean, there's still some stuff that I could do in it if I want to, but this is like pretty much done here. I made a little bit of progress in Pikmin 4 for the first time in a while. Now the main game is almost 100%ed. It's just like a couple side modes that are left, and I'm done with it. If I still want 100% it. It's at the point where it's like, yeah, I've done all the main story. I can drop it if I want to. And then this. So the only playthrough that I have on here that isn't like wrapped up is this. Well, apart from these side projects, which who knows when we'll figure out Tales of Symphonia again. I've actually started working on this a little bit again. I could add some other old releases to the stream schedule, but I figure let's for sure wrap this all up first. And October is going to be kind of crazy anyway. Like there's a couple weeks until October, less than 2 weeks until Detective Pikachu 2 comes out. And then, there's Super Mario Bros. Wonder. This I probably won't do until November, but still, like, here's 2 games that are coming out during October. And then this I'll do for Halloween. Okay, I guess it's November that's really the crazy one. Maybe I do actually have some time coming up here. I'll get through my Minecraft stuff first, and then we'll see. And I'll get through this as well. And then we'll see where we're at, is my plan. But yeah, hello's a sandwich. More the best open world game ever. Yes, absolutely. I'm sleepy. I'm hungry. I'm gonna take a nap. Wake me up in 18 hours, 38 minutes. What can do? We have to go exploring. It's just me though. After you've saved the day, let's go eat something yummy. Oh, I want barbecue. Guys, please take this seriously. Speaking, oh yeah, my level resets with each planet. I'm super slow here again. Speaking of something yummy, like under an hour ago, I went and had ice cream from an ice cream truck earlier today. You don't see a whole lot of those around anymore. So that was pretty neat. I assume these are the breakable things, right? Yeah. Those are the breakable things. Well, back to farming again. Ah! Ah! Get him! Nice. Give me that experience. But yeah, so, you know, my game schedule's looking like, hey, let's wrap up the current projects as best I can, and then I might actually, we might actually have a little bit of wiggle room. I'm gonna prioritize, like, my university stuff first and foremost before, you know, channel stuff here, as I try to wrap up my final year and all that. But, you know, we're actually gonna have a little bit of wiggle room. So, last night, when we streamed Pokemon Scarlet and Violet and wrapped up the DLC, was unsure what exactly we should switch to. Should it be, like, some Pikmin? Should it be Minecraft, since, you know, I can record a... Oh, no! Should it be some Minecraft and I can work on that while, you know, like, recording and streaming at the same time there? Should it be something else? I didn't really want to do Bomberman last night because I was like, yeah, I'm semi-tired. I want to do I can't do this while I'm semi-tired. I need to have, like, my full attention. Not because this requires, like, full attention engagement, but just because if I don't give that, then I'll probably fall asleep. You know. And we briefly switched over to some Pokemon Coliseum. Did a little bit of that since it was a playthrough that we had ongoing for a little while. It's like, yeah, let's just try a little bit of the post-game content and see what's there for funsies, you know. So we did a little bit of that, and then we switched to Pikmin. But, you know, when we were switched to Pokemon Coliseum, I was saying that I had, like, a massive random urge, hankering to play Pokemon Conquest. Like, it's one that I've meant to play for a good while now. And I just figured I'd do sometime when the stream schedule is open. It might be open-ish kind of soon here. I know I have other projects to get to that are more important. But, you know, if I handled that in a way where it's like, yeah, I just do, like, the main game in one session, and then I do post-game, like, whenever I feel like it, whenever I have the hankering for it. You know, kind of like how we handled multiplayer games on this channel back when, where it's just like, yeah, I just did it when I felt like it. That could be fun. I never had this thought until last night for Pokemon Conquest. It's just when I had this random urge of, like, I kind of want to play Pokemon Conquest, that these thoughts started going through my head. Like, I don't know if I'll actually make good on any of that, you know. It is probably more important to get through, like, my other projects that I'm more obligated to get through right now. But I almost randomly switched to Pokemon Conquest on the spot. I had the, dang it. I had the hankering. I was considering it. But yeah, let's see here. The pulled pork sandwich you had an hour is the best, I assume an hour ago, is the best meal you had in a good while. Nice. Hello, Cam. How's it going today? How have things been? How be going the life and stuff? Are you ready for open world Bomberman? AKA the greatest video game ever? Right here. So I gotta get up there. It's been good. That's good to hear. Food Bop in college. Nice. What are you taking? What kind of thingamabobs? Bam. Just place down a couple bombs there like that. Boy. Oh. I'm gonna be honest, I paid a little bit too much attention to that power-up and how it was gonna get destroyed that I forgot to look around me anymore. So, oops. Computer science. Okay, nice. That is what I'm in. Well, if you want any, if you ever want to chat with someone that's, you know, gone through the whole shebang of computing science, just, what'll be the term here? I was about to say just ring me up, but that sounds so old school. Just shoot me a DM. Because I've been there. I continue to be there, but I'm wrapping up this final year here. Like, I know it. Yeah, it was a skill issue there. Yeah, that. What? Guess I'm not going through there. I do like Bomberman music. You know, I like Super Bomberman R music, and I do like the music of this game too. I will give it that. Like, it does slap. I think I prefer it with actual real instruments rather than the electronic-y kind of sounds that Bomberman likes, but it's still a bit of a slapper tune, you know? It is still at least that. Alright, Yoink, Spot, and Ellen. Because, yeah, I'm in my final year right now because turns out there's a time limit at my university. Oh, that was a weird lag spike there. Which I didn't realize until they told me about that earlier this year where they were like, yeah, graduate this year or we're kicking you out. I don't know if it's a time limit or just like a credit limit. Because you need 120 credits to graduate. And I've been over 120 credits for a little while because I've been learning so much stuff that the university's like, yeah, finish up what you need. So, you know, I don't know if it'd be like that at your university, but just do be aware, you know, don't learn too much stuff. Learn the stuff that you need and some things that you might like on the side, and then if you have more time at the end, then do some more fun things, maybe. That's at least what I'd tell myself in the past, but after this whole situation. But I'll get everything sorted in this final year. What? Screw that one in particular, I guess. I'll get everything sorted out, and I'll graduate with my bachelor's and my certificate and all that fun stuff there. Stats went up, punch enabled, wow. Well, I'm not getting that, whatever. Oh, well, I can break more things at once like that, right? No. Imagine, though. A little zigzag there. Alright, let's see. So, how I spent earlier today is, my lizard in the other room, my leopard gecko, has, the heat lamp that's there. Sometimes the bulbs will burn out, and then, how the heck do I get over there? And then I gotta replace them, and stuff is so expendable and consumable, and nothing lasts anymore nowadays. That kind of sucks. And his last bulbs burned out, so about a week ago, a little bit over a week ago, I went to PetSmart and, oh, this is a different kind? And got some new bulbs. And I decided I'd try a different brand that I haven't tried before. And I got a 2-pack of bulbs. And nothing there. And in under a week, it burned out. Like, I went to turn on the light one day and it briefly came on, and then it fizzled out and died. As usually happens when they burn out. It's not usually like, oh, you try to turn it on and then it just won't turn on anymore. It's usually like you turn it on, it flickers, and then it's dead, and then that bulb is no good anymore. And that happened, so I was like, well, dang, guess I'm gonna go replace some bulbs. So I had a look-see at it this morning, because I was gonna take out the bulb, see if I could get a refund, and it melted, like, right along the base. So, like, the glass part of the bulb came off, and all the stuff on the inside, like, stayed in there and screwed in. I was like, oh, so it didn't burn out. Like, maybe that, maybe those types of bulbs just really didn't like this fixture or something like that. But, yeah, it literally melted the bottom of the bulb. So it was like a clean break, like right along the base there. But I was quite surprised about that. So I brought it in there and was just like, yeah, if I get a refund on these bulbs, that'd be great. And they gave me that. And I wanted to see about getting the remaining parts of the bulb out of the fixture if we could. And with me and the PetSmart employees kind of taking turns, going back and forth of trying between a few tools, we did finally manage to screw it out. But then the fixture didn't seem like it was working anymore after putting a new bulb in there and plugging it into one of the sockets. So I got a new fixture, I got some new bulbs, I spent a lot of money at PetSmart earlier today. I got my lizard a hornworm as an apology for him being in the dark for the past couple days. And he's pretty happy about that now. As the case, brand light bulb do you use? I don't know, I changed it up, like, I'm trying to change it up lately. Just to, you know, see if anything lasts longer. Just like some generic reptile thingamabobs. But yeah, it's open world Bomberman, but like, we basically just have to go around collecting these blue guys and opening gates and taking down all the enemy bases, and I think I understand the general gameplay loop at this point. But yeah, filament melted. How much power did it produce? Not the filament, like the bottom of the glass, like the base. So I went to take off the bulb and the glass part of the bulb just came clean off. Like the filament didn't melt. The glass part of the bulb came clean off of the base that it was screwed onto. And I'd never seen anything like that before. And the one employee that I was talking to there had said that she'd never seen anything like that before, and she asked one of her coworkers, have you ever seen something like that before? She was like, once. Once with one of the fixtures here. So, apparently it happens, but it's not exactly a super common thing, you know. Alright, come here. I guess I'll grab that. Let's see if there's anything in these four. There, a 100. The RB. Alright, what's going on here, huh? What? Oh, I specifically need that ice one? Why didn't the ice one come with me? Why did it continue to be these ones? Man. That sucks, doesn't it? Well, guess I'll just keep on trekking for now. Here, let's blow those up. And then we can do that. Take out that guy. That. Grab these. Blow up some other crap while we're here. Oh, but here's an ice one, and we conveniently just freed up a slot, right? So, there. This is just a warp thing? Yeah, it's just a warp thing. Is all that is, not a puzzle thing. Okay. But yeah, I'm definitely handling this a whole lot faster than the first planet in the beginning. Since now I know what to do. I know what must be done. Hi. Oh my god. Better not. Okay. Yeah, yoink, yoink. And I don't know, this way? What is this way? What the heck are those guys? Whoa! To place down a few bombs? Hold on. And there, like that. I take all this EXP and stuff. Oh, well, whatever. Whoa. Okay. There. And that'll take out you. I fully expected that to blow up the L in there, and it didn't. Okay. Let's see here. Okay. So anyway, I started blasting my way through this way. Yoink. Blow up some more stuff in case there's some EXP back there. Okay. What's this way? What is over here? Whoops. And then I'll go there. Sure. Well, I don't really know if there's much that I can commentate, like, while I'm doing this. I feel like this is one of those games that's best for just, like, telling stories of other stuff going on. I know that I've chatted about, like, a bunch of recent happenings recently around here, but I don't think during Bomberman, though. So there'd be some new updates as of the most recent time that I streamed Bomberman. I know that this was something that I talked a little bit about during Scarlet and Violet the other day. But I may as well chat about here. My truck's dead. I've been using a 1953 truck as my daily driver for the past month, and it's been awesome. But the carburetor, the thing that actually injects fuel into the engine, it's cracked, which is not great. That is not something that, oh my, that you want to not be functional. So, you know, it is technically drivable, but it'd be a fire hazard. And, you know, it might not run as well when air is being sucked in through there, and it's also leaking out fuel and all that. So, just took the carburetor off, and, you know, the piece that was cracked off kind of used the welding glue back into place, just for the sake of getting from point A to point B to my cousin's place to put it away for the winter, and then I figured I could order a new carburetor during the winter if I need to, you know. And then it'll be back on the road in spring, and everything will be fantastic. But yesterday, my dad and I went to a swap meet to see what might be there, what kind of parts were around. And there was this guy that had a bunch of carburetors that he rebuilt. A bunch of old school carburetors, neat. And didn't have the exact one that I needed, but said that he might have one at home. So I got his card. He was supposed to call me, but hasn't ended up calling me, so maybe I'll just call him tomorrow. That's what I may just do, and be like, hey, do you have a carburetor that I could use? And if so, how much do you want for it? Because that'd be great. You know, I would, because it's gonna be the thing that makes a difference between it being drivable and not. So, you know, I certainly would not mind. But there is a good chance I might just have to order one. So I might have to do online. And, you know, ordering it from some third-party seller online probably be really expensive. One of the cheapest ones I saw was like 650 bucks. I mentioned that to some people at the swap meet. They were like, yeah, that's way too much. Just, you know, find one locally if you can. You know. See if I can save myself some monies. That would be good. So that's the hope. But there's a couple other big things that are gonna need to be fixed during the winter. Like, like one of the biggest issues right now is an oil leak, which whenever I've taken my truck to show and shines, people keep on telling me, oh yeah, oil leak? Yeah, that's just normal. Just get used to it. They don't leak. They just mark their territory. You know, stuff like that. Is what people tell me about these old vehicles. Wow. Because apparently the gaskets, the rubbers separating the oil pan and the engine, wow, if you don't use them for a long time, like if it's not driven for decades, then they'll dry up and they'll crack, and then they're not gonna seal as well, and then you get oil leaks. So it seems like that's what's going on there, which is normal for a vehicle that has been driven around for a long time. Plus, like, the seal of those rubber gaskets back when is just nowhere near as good as the stuff today. So I'll try to fix it as best I can this winter. Like, I'll either order some new gaskets or just take out the ones that are in there, find like a sheet of rubber, and then just like trace it out and take some scissors and cut it out and install some new ones there that, you know, will be like fresh rubber that'll seal it a lot better. Wow, dang it, whatever. Is what I may just do. And hopefully that'll help solve the oil leak, see if I can pin down where it's coming from and, you know, diminish it at least. Don't look back. Like, it sounds like it'll always be leaking a little bit. Oh, count my steps here. Interesting. I gotcha. The way that I randomly went just happened to be the right way. Nice. Oh, there's a whole bunch of them here. So yeah, I would like to, you know, lessen the issue at least. Considering, like, it's leaking a decent bit. We've had like a little mat under it in the garage for a while, and there's a decent smidge coming out of it. Like, it's continued to be like more and more as I've driven it around, it seems like. So yeah, try to solve that if at all possible. At least diminish it to the point that only need to top up the oil like once per season. I've needed to top it up like twice in the 1 month that I've been driving this here, which is not exactly great. Even had to do it at the most recent show and shine that I went to, literally 1 week ago today. I'm fairly, no, 8 days ago. It was on Saturday, not a Sunday. Yeah, show and shine that I was at 8 days ago. I checked the oil when I was there. I checked it before I left, and it looked like the level was fine. And I got there, and it was just below the add oil mark, and I was like, oh, I really hope I didn't lose a whole bunch of oil while I was driving here. So I texted my mom, and I was like, hey, can you come here and like bring me some oil? That'd be fantastic, thank you. So she brought me some oil, and I topped it up. It's like the one person there that needed to top up their vehicle with some oil at the event. And yeah, but I got home safely and it was great, and then I found out my carburetor's cracked. So, you know, there's that. Yes! So yeah, big bro, where are we? I think this is the enemy base. Okay, that's our cue.
We got this.
Let's charge. So yeah, let's do that. So yeah, the big things to fix this winter are going to be the the carburetor, if it's not fixed in, you know, this next week. Which, you know, if I do manage to, you know, contact this guy and he does have some ones that work for me and I can pick one up from him, then great. If not, I'll just order one this winter. Try to fix the oil leak this winter. And then, also gotta fix the speedometer, because that hasn't been working since, like, right after Fragapalooza ended. I was driving it home from Fragapalooza in August, and as I was driving home, the speedometer broke. Sorry, bouncing, and dead. So no more speedometer. I mean, I already had to semi-guess my speed since, you know, speed is measured in kilometers around here, but that truck was made before Canada switched over to kilometers instead of miles, so that's speedometers in miles. Even though all the street signs here are in kilometers, so I already had to, like, semi-guess my speed. Was kind of the case. Uh-oh. Nice. Yeah, look at this. Bam. But it would still be nice to have the speedometer working. And, you know, along with the speedometer, the odometer doesn't work either. And I'm fairly certain that's illegal to not be working. I mean, I'm fairly certain the speedometer is illegal to not be working as well, but I've just loaded like a speedometer app on my phone. I got like a $20 phone mount off of Amazon. I just put it to the left of my wheel and read my speed off of that. And then that's in kilometers as well rather than miles. So I can still get my speed. But yeah, the odometer not working and not keeping track of like its total mileage, you know, I don't think that's legal. Well, big bro, you got most of them all by yourself.
Really?
All a day's work. Are you okay?
Hey,
Yes, sirree. All good.
Uh-huh.
Good. This area looks all clear now. So, yeah. Hopefully it's just like, you know, a cable that got detached, you know, it's probably still the original stuff in there, you know, that has never been replaced. So hopefully if it gets replaced, it'll be all good. Maybe it doesn't even need to be replaced. Maybe it just needs to have the wire reattached or something like that. Maybe it came loose. I don't know. I don't know, but I hope that it's an easy fix. So yeah, those are some big things to fix there.